what are your thoughts around the importance of supply chain?
You know, this next year, it's going to be less about the offers and deals, and it's going to be more about who's going to get product on the right side of the ocean in time for a farmer to use it. So, yeah, as it relates to supply chains, I think we've all seen the tremendous disruption that there has been on products like getting a new bike for your kids, but certainly we're seeing it on crop protection. This last season, farmers would have likely experienced some disruption. Some of that was as a result of COVID shutdown, leading to shutdown in plants around the world. Some of it was also due to the big storms that happened in the southern U.S., which really impacted a lot of the ingredients and intermediates needed to formulate crop protection products. And even for us, the largest plants that we use to service our business in Canada are our plants in Israel. And last year there was some disruption there when there was some hostilities there that actually caused some delays in some of our shipments. So it's been quite a range of things, but certainly I think COVID is one of the largest ones that's impacted it. And it's a couple of layers of impact there that we're seeing as a result of COVID. One is that a lot of the base ingredients that go into everyone's crop protection products have some sort of starting point in India or China. And those countries were hit pretty hard with COVID, which led to disruption in the plants and sometimes in the mines that you're pulling the base ingredients out of the ground from. So there's been a disruption there. Then there was a disruption in the logistics, getting product across the ocean. And that was driven largely from COVID, because when the lockdowns happened, people shifted their discretionary spending from services to goods. And those goods all needed to be transported. And that created a huge surge in demand for ocean containers. But that demand was all one way. So not only did you have a shortage of containers, you also had very limited opportunities to get those containers cycling back so that you could continue to turn them. That hasn't gone away, and it's not going to go away for the next 12 to 18 months. Container rates remain astronomically high. The reliability of getting service is significantly lower than normal. So even if you're willing to pay that high price, you may still not get your product delivered when you want it to be. And then most recently now we're seeing some significant disruptions due to power limitations in China that's leading to the shutdown of some plants. And that's kind of just starting to ripple its way through the global supply chains, but it no doubt will make this next year very challenging from an overall supply to the market standpoint. I think farmers have seen some of this play out in glyphosate and glufosinate, where there's been pretty sharp price increases as a result of the shortages. Those being the two largest volume crop protection products in the world is where you see some of that stuff hit first. But that's going to likely trickle through to most of the active ingredients and products that farmers rely on. So this next year is going to take a lot of planning on the part of suppliers like us, distributors, retailers, and certainly farmers to make sure that they've got the supply of the products they need secured in a timely manner. So it's a dynamic environment, and it doesn't feel like it's going to resolve and get back to normal here for at least another year or two. In some cases, the cost of that ocean transportation is actually equal to the cost of the technical material needed to make the product. So it's had a dramatic impact on the math of being a crop protection supplier.